everybody, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time, we had some issues with our stream again. It cut us off right before fighting this Cryptid. So, I lost a little bit of progress. I decided to go back to the last event we were at, and then we're gonna go kick that Cryptid's butt. So, let's get right to it, shall we? I suppose I should actually mention what happened last time, because we did do some things of import. We dealt with the Cryptid on the Ursula Byroad. We learned more about Sharon's past, which was really interesting. And the Pantacruel game with the VIP investigation team. And what a load of VIPs it was. Between Prince Olivert, Princess Alfin, Rean Schwarzer, Governor Regnitz, and Irina Reinford are all here in Crossbell right now, so tells us there's a lot going on, so we need to be on our best behavior, all things considered. Anyway, this should be it then. Welcome, welcome. It's a pretty tranquil place. Yeah, there's a boathouse around here, so people fish around here. Sorry, there's a boathouse, so people fish around here often. Should we go check the place that had appeared last time, then? Yes, according to my info, it was just beyond that wooden gate. It seems to be locked, though. We might as well check the boathouse, then. Someone might be there to let us through. Alright, then. We have our task, so once we catch a fish here, we'll go ahead and get on that. Ooh. Almost lost that there. And once again, this is a noble carp. Seems at least the very first time you go to fish, it'll give you the fish you're looking for, so make sure you catch it the first time through. Anyway, let's check out this boathouse here. Oh, excuse us. Is anyone here? Oh. Huh, hello, customers. Oh! Is that Kenneth? Oh. Now that I get a good look at you, you're Rean, aren't you? Long time no see. What? Oh, not this guy too. Yep, he's a classmate from Thor's. Say hello to Kenneth Lakelord, everybody. He's the only good one of the family. He also got pink hair for some reason. What a surprise to meet you in Crossbell. I heard you were a teacher now, so these must be your students. I'm Kenneth Lakelord. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Lakelord? You mean the famous fisherman? Yep, he's the young apprentice of the Lakelord Company, you know. He's from the same club as Annabelle, who we met in the Sutherland province. Oh, right. Her. Yeah, I heard you suddenly bumped into her, too. Us fishermen really are all connected by fate. You might be right. I never knew you were in Crossbell, though, Kenneth. And now you're way out here in a tiny boathouse? Actually, my little brother came here first, and it piqued my interest. The place where the two great clubs, the Emperor's Club and the Fishing Society, met. It's the stuff of legends for fishermen. Oh, right. The sign on the building on East Street does look like it's changed. Seems like there's a lot more to the world of fishing than I thought. So, what brings you here, Rean? Did you come here looking for something too? Yeah? Wait, what are you looking for? Oh, we have customers? Huh? Sorry to butt in when you're all talking. Oh, it's no problem. Are you heading out, Lumen? Yes, for some work. That mysterious plant out there is really bugging me. A mysterious plant? Does it happen to be a crimson-colored flower? Huh? Why do you know that? Oh, now that I get a closer look, you're students from the Empire, aren't you? Who exactly are you? My apologies. We're members of the branch school from Thor's Military Academy. Oh, I see. That Thor's. I have heard of it. It's closer to, I guess steroids, if anything? In terms of what it does to people? There's it's definitely not weed, I'm sorry to say. Oh, I see. Thor's, huh? I have heard of it. Allow me to introduce myself as well. My name's Lumen. I'm a guest lecturer at a certain college. It seems like you have some pretty interesting stories to tell. Would you mind if I listened in? No, nobody's blazing it except for Sharon. Sorry to say. Oh, you're a teacher at that Imperial University? Yes, my study of expertise is geology. I suppose we're both instructors of a sort, then. I wouldn't have expected the Ashen Chevalier to become a teacher, though. I'm honored. So, are you working here in Crossbell in that capacity? Yes, I'm collecting data on geographical features during my break. I was traveling all over the place for that, and I used up all my time in a blink of an eye. So, I decided to make Crossbell the last stop of my tour. I've learned about the water quality of all sorts of places. It's really interesting. I see. Right, so that must be the field work you're doing? I have to ask, is the Imperial University really that famous? It's famous enough. It's viewed as the strongest in academia in the Empire. The academic programs and research are pretty well known and numerous. Yeah, there's more programs than you could count. And then there was him. Gideon, aka G, was also a professor there. So you're a famous teacher at that great school, then? Oh no, I'm just a visiting professor after all. But I'd admit I'm quite interested in the activities you're doing for your special training. It's pretty unusual for a military school. Do you think that these flowers are related to the cryptids? Well, we can't rule it out at least. Crimson flowers. So you said you saw them in the swamp? Yes, this morning when I went to do my survey. I'm not the most experienced in the field, but it's definitely a type I'm not familiar with, and it did seem to be glowing. I thought of taking it back to the academy to have someone in that field take a look at it. So there's one of those flowers here, too. A cause and effect relationship with the cryptids. This is quite concerning. Yeah, it seems like we better go check it out. Professor Lumen, the cryptids are a huge threat. Could you please leave the investigation to us for now? I suppose I can't help it if it is dangerous. But if you do pick the flower, could you at least give me a piece? Someone at the school might be able to determine something based off of it. That's... No, it's too dangerous. Please don't bother with it for now. I suppose that's true. I would have to hide it somewhere to transport it. Kenneth, would you give them the gate key? Yeah, sure. Here you go, Rean. Receive the gate key. You can get back to the swamp with this key. Please be careful. Right. Thanks, Kenneth. Everyone, are you ready? Anytime. Let's get going. Yep, there's a red plant that makes a substance that makes you super strong. Why? Does it make you think of something familiar? Anyway, I'm gonna go rest in the bed a second time. Because I want to get my CP to full for this fight, because I don't want to mess around with this thing. Last Cryptid kicked my ass. I'm definitely not letting that happen again. Or, well, I will endeavor not to let that happen again. Who can say whether that'll actually happen? Oh, really? Well, admittedly, the Pleroma flowers made their introduction in Trails to Zero, which came out in 2010, so I think that was before Tokyo Xanadu. Anyway, let's open this gate up. Rean opened the gate. Huh, no problems here. Let's start the search. The Crimson Flower was at the very end. We should be careful as we proceed. I've never played Tokyo Xanadu myself, so don't really know much about it. Other than there's a character who looks like Chloe, but she kicks people's ass with her fists, so that's pretty cool. That's true. Alright. Oh dear. That's my fault. Oh, got a link level up. That's good. Level 3 now. Woohoo. Alright. Get those stupid monsters out of the way and pick up this treasure chest here. And this is a spirit incense. I don't know what it does. I don't remember there being an item like that in the other Cold Steel games. Anyway. There's the red flower. You can kind of see it in the distance there. So, a cryptid appeared here 2 years ago. It feels like a place where that would happen, too. That crimson flower. Where is it? Let's take a look around first. Anyway, I spotted this already. Oh, I kind of got the gist of that one. It's like, hey, we found it. Alright, let's get it, but be careful. Huh, here it is. It's a bit smaller than the other one, though. So then... it's not showing up. I guess there's no guarantee that a cryptid will show anywhere there's a flower. True. After the Independence Proclamation, they were blooming all over the place. Well, it's not a bad thing if it doesn't appear. We should take that flower, too, just in case. It seems like it's not enough. What was that? A boy's voice? Instructor Rean. Right. We are from the Thor's Branch School, Special Section. Who are you? Show yourself. Something like that. It's nice to meet you. I can show myself, but there aren't enough spectators here. Huh? Where is he? But I guess I can show you a little bit. How about you show me the power of Class VII that was able to repel Blue Blanc? What? Spiritual power? Spiritual transformation. Everyone, get back! Yeah, the flower calls the monsters to this realm. What the hell is that thing? Is that Lord Ochu? What? It does appear to be a huge flower, like we heard. This one's too big. It's different from the one that appeared before. We need a good plan here. Heed my call, the Ashen Knight. Actually, I'd like you to show me that later. What? What is this? Nobody has a flamethrower. We do have a few fire spells. Don't know how helpful those will be. It's a spiritual barrier. This barrier is capable of reflecting even thoughts. He's not that powerful. You don't need your Divine Knight for this. I see. I don't feel my connection to Valimar either. In that case, there's nothing to do but go at it with full force. Instructor Rean. From that time, he's taking off the shackles he was bound with. Spirit unification. Instructor, this is perfect. Well then, show it to me. Your ogre power. Class VII, prepare for battle. Take it out with everything you've got. Yes, sir. Yep, edgelord mode activated. We're going full Sephiroth here. Oh my god. Stop getting the first turn, you jerks. Anyway, so being amped up like this gives us access to new crafts for Rean. Anyway, I'm going to try to break him. Okay. So far, not so good. Oh, we froze it. That's, that'll be handy, I'm sure. Oh dear. What the hell? That's some bullshit. And we'll go for the immunity here, because it doesn't seem like I can stop whatever the hell he's doing. Alright. Alright, this is way easier. And just like that, we dealt with this Cryptid. Way easier than the other one, since I could actually break it a few times, get some turns on it. And of course, having Spirit Unification definitely helps. Yeah, that was way easier than I was expecting, I'll admit. I didn't even, like, change my equipment or anything after the last fight. Oh, we did it! That should do it. Instructor Rean. Instructor, what's wrong? His power's going out of control. At this rate... Oh, that will happen again? I guess that makes him the Ashen Ogre now, instead of the Ashen Chevalier. Why don't you show me how much further you can go? If I focus enough, I can call another one, I think. So, I wonder what will appear this time. That's far enough. Huh? That's it, Emma. Together now. Aurum Hedera. Yep. Too edgy. Too soon. Oh, it's Best Girl. Best Girl's here to save the day. Oh. She's so pretty. Please calm down. I'll stabilize your power now. What? Did that cat just talk? Oh. So it was you guys. Sorry, but that was perfect timing. Hey, stop running your mouth and focus on your spirit, okay? Seems like I was interrupted. The fact that you could take down that barrier, I almost thought you were that person. Huh. So Vita's here too, then. Show yourself, enforcer of the society. You can look forward to that next time. Don't worry, I won't make you wait too long. Later, then. Oh no, she is definitely not that person. It's just a sense of Japan being too cryptic with their pronouns sometimes leads to awkward translations. But she's definitely not that person. That person he's referring to is likely Vita Clotilde. I'm not sure who else he would be referring to at this point. Flame magic. He seems to use this different system for his own magic. Instructor Rean. Are you okay? Definitely not. I mean, Vita's not about the genocide of races and shit. You saved us. I'm amazed you could destroy that barrier. And Celine, thank you for pulling me back to reality. Oh, sorry. No, that was the wrong line. Sorry for worrying you. I was careless to let myself get separated from Valimar. Ugh. Come on, that's not the problem here. Please, don't overdo it. They're a lot closer than I thought. Thanks for saving us. I'm amazed you could destroy that barrier. And Celine, thanks for pulling me back to reality. We didn't do anything that special. But I'm glad the new magic I was studying could come in handy. Now you're in our debt. I'm so happy to see you again, Rean. Long time no see, Emma. After that, they all returned to the boathouse, and Kenneth had them relax in the room. Wait a minute, you're a witch, Emma? I like how they're just like, yeah, no, I'm not hiding this shit from you people anymore. This is important. Yes, specifically of the Hexen clan. This here is Celine. She's my retainer, and my family too. Well, it would be simpler just to say that I'm her familiar. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Or not. I don't really care. Just what in the world was Class VII? I honestly am wondering the same thing. But are you sure it's alright to just come out and say that you're a witch? Well, the black rabbit over there knows already. And it's fine if you all know... It's fine if you all know anyway. As a member of Class VII, I can't just hide it and run. The spiritual world does exist after all, and it sometimes causes problems. Oh. Between the cryptids and the magic knight, and those flowers too. And even before that, there was the Valaflame Palace incident in the Empire, and the Great Azure Tree in Crossbell too. Yes, and although they may be different, the Society seems to be working with those spiritual things as well. Oh right, that guy. He sounded like a child. Was he really from the Society? Yes, I believe so. I believe he is an enforcer, a famous member from the Society. I'm not sure if famous is the right word there. Probably closer to infamous, really. Important would probably work better too. I see. Yes. The septium veins were pulsing from underground. So he was the one who brought forth the magic knights and the cryptids? It's certainly possible. But I still don't know what reason anyone would have for summoning them. It's just a theory, and I don't want to believe it, but I think Vito might be involved too. The Azure Abyss. She's in Crossbell then? As an Anguis, she might have some control over the Enforcers too. Well, given who she is, that's entirely possible. But it's been strange these past 6 months we've been following her. Is that right? Yes, although we can't say anything for certain, I get an uncomfortable feeling as we follow her. Kurt, do you have any idea what's going on? No, although I do wish we understood. This seems important. Anyway, it's 4 PM now, and today's required training is complete. Good work, you three. Oh, that's right! The governor's request to investigate the cryptids is complete. So, should we head back to the training ground then? Yeah, let's head back to Crossbell City by bike for now. Emma, Celine, would you like to come along? Yes, if there's room on the bike. Well then, let's go. Oh, Rean, Emma, you're leaving? Don't burn Emma at the stakes, she's great. Yes, thanks for all your help. Where did Professor Lumen run off to? Oh, he left on the bus already. Tell them sorry I can't bid them farewell, and that I'll see them again somewhere, he said. I see. Must be very busy as a professor of the Imperial Academy. Oh, I didn't get to see him at all. Well, fate may drag you together again, I'm sure. Oh, right, Celine. Take this before you go. Huh? Yeah? That's huge! Did you catch that while we were talking? Well, I figured I had some time, so I get you a souvenir. I don't need something like that. I'm not just any sort of cat who'd get hungry after suddenly seeing something like that. I'm not... Yeah? Oh, please, enjoy yourself. Celine, come on. Are those a cat's instincts? As expected of Kenneth to catch a fish that big. Seeing her like this, she seems like just any ordinary cat. It's hard to see her as a familiar. After Celine finished her dinner, they took the rest with them. So Emma's temporarily joined our party. Which is cool. Not like we really get the chance to use her. Anyway, I just want to check if there's anything else to do. Nope. Just hop on the bikes and go. Before heading back to the training ground, we should escort Emma back to the city. Are we ready to go? Alright, let's get back to Crossbell. It's been a long time since I've ridden an orbital bike. Please drive carefully. My stomach feels like it's about to burst. Oh, Celine, eating too much isn't good for you, you know. Oh, please, I just forgot to stop. Anyway, let's head back to Crossbell. Emma, Celine, please take the sidecar. Got it. I'll be counting on you. Then I'll take my usual spot. Nope. Al, you're coming with us. It's their reunion. Let's not get in their way. Oh. Yes, I see. Shall we go then? Rean's meeting all of his girlfriends. I see. So you've been pursuing her for the past 6 months then? Yes. First I returned to my hometown, and my grandmother taught me a secret art. Well, Vita learned everything by the time she turned 16 after all. Ignoring her personality, she really is a genius. But you've been doing your very best, even when you wanted to give up. At the very least, you're closing the gap with Vita in terms of your magical strength. Well, I'd like to hope so, at least. So Clotilde could perform an art like you did back there. And Celine, you were able to suppress my power. Yes, I was using a stabilizing technique we use for unstable spiritual power. Although your ability is not strictly spiritual power from what I can tell. Well, it was more of a symptomatic therapy. I see. About your power that you're having trouble controlling, my grandmother gave me a thought. But while we try to figure it out, it's really best that you avoid using it. Yes, I do need to follow that advice. I don't really get what's going on, but at least don't overdo it. You're always worrying Altina, you know? We'll try to be stronger for you, so we won't get in your way. So please, rely on us a little more. Yuna, Kurt. I'm the same. Ever since last year. That's true. I understand. I'll rely on you a little more from now on. You sure have a nice class, don't you? Compared to the Class 7 from before, they're really not that different. Huh, really? We still have a long way to go. Well, we still have many more assignments left. Oh, right. Just like with Elliot in the Sutherland province. Did Elisa and Machias happen to tell you I was coming? That we were coming? You got me. Of course. How else would this happen? Would it have killed you to call once in a while? Oh, Celine, don't spoil the secret. Well, isn't our instructor just so blessed? Yeah, the bonds of the former Class 7 are really strong. I understand in theory, but I don't really get it. Well, perhaps one day you all will feel the same way. By the way, Emma, tonight, where are you? What? Instructor? What's wrong? That's... What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a loading screen, that's what it is. No. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh. Oh my, those are some big cannons. Looks like a Rhineford group train. So what exactly are those for? What? Those big guns. The new models of the railway guns. I've only just heard about them. Are they similar to the ones installed in Grelia Fortress? If they are, they could destroy even a huge city like Crossbell in half a day. The size and shape are different of them. Are they the successor? Sorry, that should be, are they the new model? But they're going towards the Republic. That's very concerning. What are they trying to do here? We will never know. What are they trying to do here? Because from the looks of it, they're ready to start open war with Calvard. But I mean, you've already annexed Crossbell. You've annexed Northumbria. So now you've got... Now you're trying to pick a fight with the biggest nation in the world? Are you kidding me right now, Osborne? You gotta know your limits. Thank you very much for escorting me back. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. So, this is where you're staying, Emma? This is the Old Dragon Inn, an Eastern-themed restaurant and inn. It has sort of a magical appearance to it, and there's a wonderful aroma. Oh, yeah, you'll really enjoy it here. Shanhoi's cooking is pretty incredible, and the rooms are quite comfy too. Is that so? I'll look forward to it then. I have my Arcus on me, so call me if anything happens. I'll also call if I learn anything. That sounds good. Please do. I'll see you later then. Please don't overdo it. Alright then, should we head back to the training ground? Yes, let's. I'm pretty sure we're all tired. Of course physically, but mentally as well. Mm-hmm. Hey, don't look at me like that! I just have a lot on my mind after seeing those railway guns. I'm sure the citizens of Crossbell all feel the same way. Let's return and submit our report, then gather up all the information we have. Kurt, Al. This is Schwarzer speaking. Oh good, you weren't traveling then. Where are you right now, Rean? Did you complete your required training activities? Yes, we had just got back to the city after finishing. Is this about the railway guns? I see. You saw them on the way back? We do need to talk about that, but before that, something kind of troubling happened. How quickly can you get back here? We're heading there right now. Excuse me, what happened exactly? Whoa, Yuna? Well, it's nothing too bad. Just a few minutes ago, our school got a request from the government. Huh? A request for the branch school? To participate in security at a banquet at the Orcas Tower tonight. And to meet with Prince Oliver and Princess Alfin. Oh, snap. We're not going back to base, we're just gonna hang out at the Orcas Tower. Swanky. After that, Rean and the others returned back, got cleaned up, and got changed. And leaving the security at the base to the RMP, they headed for the Orcas Tower. Well, hopefully, you know... I mean, I guess if Ouroboros does ambush this base again, none of the students will be there. They'll just be faceless mooks. Can't wait to play in 2 years, or maybe never. Yeah. They're still keeping the Panther Girl up in the sky there. That's, Yeah, isn't that thing gonna just run out of fuel eventually? It's not like the flight fuel's gonna maintain forever. The most prominent faces in Crossbell are now one by one showing up at the tower. However, as we had determined before, it seems that Representative McDowell was not invited to tonight's banquet. The exclusion of the representative is sure to cause stress among the citizens as well. Please excuse us for that inappropriate commentary. Interesting. Oh, another loading screen. I thought my disc had crapped out on me for a second. That would have been bad. It's a fair spread.
Students of the branch school, thank you for coming on such short notice. I will explain the details of the security for the banquet later, but first, I would like to introduce you to the members of the investigation team. It's nice to meet you, students. I'm Karl Regnitz, Governor of Heimdall. Leaves is so close to the capital. I'm sorry I haven't had the chance to visit you in person. I am Irina Reinfurt. It's nice to meet you. We've already worked with you in the forms of our Arcus 2, the armored train you came on, the soldats, and your equipment. I'm looking forward to your reports on all of those. Governor Regnitz. He's said to be a close friend of the Ironblood Chancellor. And that's Elisa's mother. She seems to know the professor too. And I don't believe we have to introduce you to them. Or introduce them to you. It's nice to meet you, branch school students. I am Princess Alfin and Oliver of the Erebonian royal family. Aw. I actually wanted a chance to meet all of you before this. Oh, she recognizes someone. Apparently Elise knows who she is too, but we're left in the dark. Who the hell are you, Muse? But this is a real blessing of the goddess that I'm able to meet you all here. Man's best boy. I am Oliver Rice Arnor. You can call me the debaucherous prince as well, if you'd like. I'm also the head of this investigation team. Well, really, I'm more like a decoration than anything else. Always one for humility. The truth is, I'm connected to all of you by fate. I was serving as the chairman of the board of Thors until last year. And strangely enough, the three of them here were also trustees in the Thors main school. It may be late, but I'd like to congratulate you on your admission. In these violent times, I'm still delighted to see you grow, and I look forward to seeing you become the foundation of the world. Oliver's such a sweetheart. Dude, say hi to your sister! Jesus Christ, Rean. Alright, whatever. As mentioned, we will all be on standby on the 34th floor below. But we are here on reserve until the end. Do not let your guard down. Everyone in file and follow me. Whew, this school has some crazy connections. And I feel like I heard something similar to from the prince during the trade conference a couple years ago. Well, that was back when we were both students. How nostalgic. I remember dancing after the festival. Sorry to say, I can't picture it. Good work, you three. Oh. Oh, you're still here, Governor. It seems you're all having fulfilling days as instructors, then. You should be proud that I recommended you, Orlando. You did, Governor? Oh, I see. More like you forced me to go. So, did you need something, Governor? I'm thinking you want to ask about the details of them, perhaps. I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. But, actually, I wanted to talk to Rean here. Huh? Allow me to lead you to the 36th floor, the VIP floor. The second door belongs to Governor Regnitz. We were able to make time for you and to talk to our guests. Please gather the new Class 7 and Miss Russell and meet us up there. I wonder why he wants to see Tita and the new Class 7. I mean, at least Rean has connections to all of them, so that's fair. But yeah, I got confused because the security man has a very similar line coming up. This is the 36th floor, the VIP floor. The second door belongs to Governor Regnitz and Arena Reinford. The door on the end is where Princess Alfin and Prince Oliver are waiting. Please let security know before you go into either. Understood. Thanks for your help. Oh, another new guest. Welcome. Wow, I'm getting nervous. To have my first meeting with the Imperial royal family? I feel a bit faint. Well, they made time for us, saying they wanted to meet the new Class 7. Tita, Prince Oliver, and Chairman Arena specifically requested to meet you. I'm excited to speak to the Prince. It's been a long time. This is my first time meeting Elisa's mom, though. I've only met the RF Foundation chairwoman in passing. I see. I've only seen the Prince a few times myself. Well, no need to worry. I think we just need to be ourselves. Even if you say that, at least all of you know somebody here. Well, this is a rare opportunity, so you should learn a bit from it. Let's go and check out Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena's room first. Alright. So, nothing to do but, check the place out, I guess. If I remember correctly, this was the same floor where they actually held the trade conference. Anyway, we need to talk to a security man here to let us in. You are Class 7 and Tita Russell, correct? Yes, that's us. We'd like to meet with Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena. Yes, they are waiting for you. Please enter. Well then, excuse us. I wonder what kind of person Elisa's mom is. Oh, I'm glad you came. I apologize for calling you here during such a busy time. No, I'm glad we have the chance. I'm sure you're busy yourselves, Governor Regnitz, Chairman Arena. And it looks like Sharon's here with you too now. Thanks to you, I was able to meet the chairman on time. I am happy you were all able to complete your task safely today. I have heard the details of your special training. I should say you've done good work first. So, these are the students of Class 7, and Erica's daughter, right? Yes! It is nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, you know my mother then? Yes, I met her when I traveled to Liberal with my father. We do talk now from time to time, but lately, all she does is fuss about you. Oh, Mom. Long time no see, Your Excellency. Ah, yes. Last I saw you was at the Imperial Villa. And now you're a student of Rean's. You have quite the interesting group here. It seems you've already met Machias and Elisa as well. Yeah, fortunately. Elisa brought us the orbital bikes, and she restocked our supplies as well. I see. Well, anyway. Sharon, please get everyone some tea. Of course, my lady. The Imperial 8 Key Cities concept? Yes, including the 5 largest cities of the Empire, Ortis, Breahard, Ruhr, St. Arc, and the capital Heimdall. With Jirai in the northwest, Haliask in the north, and Crossbell. These cities will form the core of the new empire. I will be presenting this at a speech tomorrow. So that's the topic of discussion, but what specifically is the content? There are a lot of things, but the most important of them is the tax system. Right now in Erebonia, there are many places with non-uniform tax laws. So we are planning to apply a common tax law, starting with these 8 core cities. This is not going to go as well as you think. People are fussy about their taxes. That's... Well, that sounds like a good idea. I did hear that Crossbell had pretty high taxes since the annexation. Well, considering they were giving 10% of everything they made to the Empire, and 10% to everything they made to the Republic, yeah, taxes were pretty high. Yes, and that variation is troublesome for companies as well. The plan is to apply this tax code to each city in the Empire. Not unlike the one in Liberal. That's true. I believe there are very few differences in the regions of Liberal. Right, it does sound like a good idea to unify it. But that is... having different tax codes across the Empire is basis for revolution, in the eyes of the aristocracy. Well, of course, there are various concerns. So the purpose of this legislator is to discuss it. By the way, as far as Crossbell is concerned, this will bring tremendous benefits if it is set to the same as the rest of the Empire. Really? I'm sorry if this is out of line, but there is any plan to have Representative McDowell speak? Well, of course we wanted to, but unfortunately it proved difficult. It seems he's absent from the dinner party as well. It is quite concerning. Is that so? I wonder if he's not feeling well after all. I am worried a bit. Well, I haven't heard anything about him either, but it must be complicated when you consider the picture Chancellor Osborne and Governor Rufus are trying to paint. Governor Regnitz and I have many different reasons for visiting Crossbell after all. But we were planning on coming at different times regardless of this investigation group. The prince and princess were probably the same way. That means that everyone coming together on the Pantagruel was the work of the Chancellor and the Governor. Including gathering the branch school at Crossbell here as well. And the railway gun deployment. Those things were all synchronized? Oh. Yes, the Dragonov railway guns that you saw. Seeing their deployment was one of the main reasons I came to Crossbell. Dragonov railway guns? Why though? Chairman Arena, I'm not sure if you can answer this, but what in the world are those for? Rean. Very well. I can say as much as was publicly disclosed. The Dragonov railway guns are a new class of railway gun. The official successor to the guns that were deployed in Gorelia Fortress. While I can't comment on their specs, the thermal power is held very similar to the originals, while their mobility is greatly extended. If you take a detour route, you could even use it on a standard train line, including the Transcontinental Railroad. Ah! Compared to what was installed in Gorelia, they are really weapons of mass destruction then. I've never seen them in person, but supposedly they're powerful enough to eliminate a city of hundreds of thousands in just a couple of hours. What? Why would you bring those into Crossbell? I do not know the reason. It was simply to respond to the orders of the Chancellor and the Governor. By the way, Professor Schmidt also participated in the design. No way! Sorry guys, I hadn't meant to involve you in this. But the former Class VII was very helpful to the both of us before. In that sense, we figured it would be at best to at least inform you. Certainly the Empire and Crossbell are a land of great possibilities, but also of harsh reality. Oh. Governor Regnitz. Well, we've probably taken up enough of your time. You still need to visit the Prince and Princess, right? You shouldn't make them wait. That's true. Please, excuse us, Governor Regnitz, Chairman Arena. Yes, I'll be praying for your success. Do take care now. It was lovely to see you all. It may not be my place to say something about what the chairman said, but... No, don't worry about it. I knew she would be tough, but her points were also fair. I think we just have to accept her words, along with those of the governor. Thank you. I will be praying for your continued success during your training. Yuna, are you okay? Well, I'm a bit unsettled. But if you think about it, they talked about the situation in Crossbell without hiding anything. So I'll just have to accept their words as well. Yuna. That's true. I'm a little unsettled about this new Imperial 8 Key Cities plan. You guys should both think on it. We don't have time. Let's go and visit the Prince and Princess. Right, the last room. Anyway. Just in case something happens, I want to make a save. Because, this is going to be... This is probably going to be a long scene as well. And with the way my internet's been acting the past few days, you never know when it will cut out. We're Class 7 and Tita Russell from the branch school. Good evening. Yes, I heard you were coming, and Prince Oliver said not to hold you up. You are in front of the Prince and Princess, though. Please be at your best. Understood. Please excuse us. The Imperial Royal Family. Brother! Nice of you to finally show up. Elise and Princess Alfin. Long time no see. Yes, it has. Ever since the end of last year, right? And as for Elise... Wait, Elise? It's nothing. It's good to see you, brother. It's been 5 months. Seems like you're doing well as the president of the school student council. Oh, of course. She's extremely popular among the students. Everyone's always relying on you, so how about you run into your big brother's arms at a time like this? Princess, please! I'm so glad you guys are still so close. So this is the princess and the instructor's little sister. Oh, they're so beautiful. It's like being in a dream. Rean baby, how you been? Prince Oliver, it's good to see you again. Yes, it's already been a whole year. I'm sorry it's so late, but congratulations on graduating. And thanks for accepting that role at the branch school. There's no need for thanks. I heard you and Toval did a lot to help us yourselves. On behalf of all of my companions who aren't here, let me thank you again. Well, I have my own motives, so please don't worry about it. It always feels like there's so much surrounding the former Class 7. But, as expected of someone like an Imperial Prince, he does seem to put on airs. No, you're... no. And this must be the new Class 7, and my former small friend in arms. Long time no see, Kurt. And Tita, it's been 3 years now? Well then, to celebrate our fateful reunion, please allow me to sing one song. I'm afraid we don't have the time. I'm so glad you didn't change it all. It's nice to see you. It's been about a year, right? Huh? Huh? I did hear the rumors, but to think he was that kind of person. Oh, come now, brother. There are people who aren't used to you. Anyway, please have a seat. Oh, but this is so nostalgic. Tita, I haven't seen you since the Liberal incident. Well, really Phantasma, wasn't it? That was a tough time. But I'm glad you look well, Prince Oliver. You as well. You've grown into a splendid young lady. Agate must be frantically waiting for you to grow up.
No way.
It seems you were able to meet Agate in the Sutherland province. It sounds like you had quite the experience on your last trip. Good work, really. Well, we had help from the former Class VII, and Agate was really exceptional. And Kurt, Yuna, and Altina did a great job as their first trip as branch school students. Instructor. It must be fate that you entered Class VII, Kurt. I never thought Cedric would do those things, though. Ah. Princess. So you heard, then? Yeah, if you're that arrogant prince's big brother, you should... That was out of line, Yuna. No, I have nothing to say for him. He was quite rude to Rean as well. But he was especially rude to you, Kurt, coming after your family like that. Please, accept my apology. No, please don't worry about it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it. Huh? What now? Please, don't blame yourself for it. But he's changed so much, I hardly recognized him. When did that start? It was around last summer. After he was absent from the summer festival due to his poor health, he emerged as if he was a different person. Suddenly he had a growth spurt and he got really strong. That would have been fine, but his new arrogant personality came with it. Mother was worried that that person might have influenced him. That person. It seems you were blessed with tenderness and goodness. Well, I appreciate the kind words. I'm talking, of course, of Chancellor Osborne. He's been very close to Cedric lately. Oh. Huh? That person. He's called the Ironblood Chancellor, right? He was the one who led the effort to annex Crossbell, right? Cedric always admired that strength of his, even when he was little. And if he's started to gain some of his strength and vigor back, I personally think that the Chancellor should be thanked for that. I'm certain that Cedric will rectify his attitude in time. But Kurt, Rean, I'd like you to look after him until then. Brother? Right. Of course, Your Majesty. It looks like there's lots of circumstances surrounding him. It's made me reconsider a bit. He can't be all bad considering how nice his siblings are. Well, I really should introduce myself now. My name is Rean Schwarzer. I'm Rean's little sister. Class VII, Antita. Thank you for watching out over my brother for me. Wait, he's the one helping us, you know. Oh, it's not that I respect him, but I don't really hate him either. Huh? What she means is, the instructor's helping us every day. Me too, in our classes and in soldat training. I see. Well, he is still a new instructor, so please go easy on him. You got me. Ooh, I see right through you. You're the one who has the most respect and relies on Rean the most, aren't you? Princess! That aside, I was surprised to hear that you entered Class VII too, Altina. That must be some kind of fate too. Elise. I'm surprised. After that incident, I assumed you would never trust me again. Well, I can't really forgive you for capturing the princess, but you did help rescue my brother, and you helped him a lot last year. So I figured I should thank you for that. It seems like you're a student now, but could you please continue to support my brother? Oh. Yeah. Al. Hey. Wait, what do you mean, captured? I did hear that you were acting as a spy for the noble faction. Yes, as part of the spoof mission, I kidnapped Elise and Princess Alfin. That was the first time I met the instructor as well. I wonder if that counts as being nostalgic. But I never thought the Black Rabbit would enter Class 7 after that. But thanks to all that, I was able to be whisked away in Rean's arms off that ship. Hey, Princess. Oh, so you're that close. But this is exactly the kind of class I would expect you to create, Olivier. Oh, don't praise me so much, Tita. Oh, I don't even know where to enter this conversation from. But I see. He's also a big brother. And Elise, she must be around my age. Pardon the interruption. However, it is about time for the banquet, so if you wouldn't mind... Oh, is it already that time? Understood. Thanks for letting us know. Well, sorry about that. Looks like our time's up. We'll have to make another opportunity soon. No, I appreciate you calling us today. And best of luck on this trip. Elise, please help these two as best you can. Of course. Please take care of brother, everyone. I'll be praying for your success in special training. Oh yes, there is one more thing. You seem to have a girl with mint-colored hair in your school. Oh. Oh, you mean... You must mean Muse Egret, correct? Muse? Egret? So, what about her? She's in my class, and we're actually roommates. Oh, is that so? Princess. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was someone we might have known, but it appears it's a different person. Well then, best of luck, everyone. Okay, so they know who she is, but why aren't they telling us? I wanted to talk with them a bit more. But anyway, it looks like the prince, princess, and my sister are all doing well. Yes, definitely. I'm so glad Olivier is doing okay. I had heard some rumors about him, but he seems totally fine. Is Olivier some kind of nickname? Well, 4 years ago, he introduced himself that way, while hiding his identity as a traveling musician. To me, he's just the same old, funny, reliable Olivier. I see. In that case, you must have met my brother before, too. Oh, you must be Mueller, right? He was always by Olivier's side. I'm sorry, I only found out you were his brother recently. No, there's no need to apologize. We don't really look that alike anyway. That's the first I've heard of this, too. Hey, Al? What's wrong? No, I was just feeling sorry for what I did to the instructor's sister and the princess. Back then, it didn't seem like I needed to feel guilty about it, as it was my mission. I see. Altina. That just means you grew a little bit. Well, Elise and the prince were so nice and mature, too. I'm not gonna lose either. Same here. Banquet will be starting soon, so let's head back to the 34th floor. Right. Roger that. Whew. So it's nice to check in with our old buddies once again. And once again, I'll be making another save here. Yes, I would like to overwrite the save data. You know what I want. Anyway, let's head on down to this banquet. Ah, it seems you finished. Oh. Governor Rufus. So you're on this floor too, Your Excellency? Please, just call me Rufus. But yes, the banquet is starting, so I figured I'd head down. But this is perfect. I actually have something I'd like to discuss with you, Rean. It's something of a personal nature. It won't take long. That's... I'm sorry, everyone. Would you guys go ahead? I don't mind, but... Understood. I'm afraid we can't dive into the details with the students here after all. But this might be the first time we've been able to speak face to face. Yes, that's true. So, did you call me here as the governor of Crossbell? Or did you call me here as the leader of the Ironbloods? The Ironbloods. The children that Chancellor Osborne found. Well, yes. But I also called you here as a former board member of Thor's. And also as the older brother of the former member of Class VII, the unworthy Eustace Alberea. We have much to discuss, after all. Wow, he called his own brother unworthy? I didn't think he felt that way about Eustace. I thought he liked his brother. I'm so confused. I've been communicating with Eustace, and I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Yes. Well, it seems you've already reunited with the other members of your class. Well, except for Warzel or Instructor Valestein. How much does he know anyway? I'm just joking. We don't have time to... so forget about my brother for now. To me, the most important thing is that you're Chancellor Osborne's son. Let's start. I won't let anyone interfere. Or final battle. I'm merely serving my master. It's just, my existence is not understood, except by Chancellor Osborne. Go forward. With everything you've got. And if you do, for sure. Ouroboros' Phantasmal Blaze plan. I will be taking it over now. Once we finish dealing with Crossbell, that is. Why are you alive? Crow shot you in the heart! You should be dead! I showed you an unfortunate side of myself. I'll leave Crow to you. He gave his life to avenge his grandfather, and you wouldn't even go down. So was everything he lived for a waste? It seems that you also have a lot of circumstances between yourself and His Excellency. And I believe those circumstances are not unrelated to yourself. Rean, please, raise him to be strong. Goddess, please spare this one child. Long time no see, my son. I'll have you serve as my hero for a little while longer. In that case, please tell me the answer to the question I wanted to ask 1.5 years ago. What is the Black Workshop that built Milliam and Altina? What exactly is the Phantasmal Blaze plan? And above else, why are you the head of the Ironbloods? Your Excellency, it's nearly time. I'm coming. One day, I shall tell you. Although, Chancellor Osborne is the only one who knows the truth of the Black Workshop. I was merely entrusted to Black Rabbit by His Excellency. Major Claire, Lecter, and even Milliam herself, none of them know. The truth is, it appears we're all being tested. You, all of us, to see if we can get to the core of the issue here. The core. And about me being the principal member. 12 years ago, I was the one who set the Jaeger Corps Armgar on His Excellency, urged by my father. Wow. Armgar. The disbanded Jaeger Corps that V was a part of. They were hired by some noble to kill the Chancellor, but ended up being massacred instead. It was a test to determine if the Prime Minister, who was originally a military man and a commoner, could determine who was behind it. And then later, when I was practicing falconry in the suburbs of Heimdall, your father, Theo Schwarzer, introduced His Excellency to me. And of course, he saw right through my plan. Are you so bored that you want to play with fire? You, who are empty and tied to your noble bloodline. Yes. Sorry about the other day. It seems you realize that it was I who set up that meeting. But I don't see any future in the four great houses. And so, I want to think of you as my real father, so that I can succeed on my own merits. You're talking about joining the Ironbloods, are you? The son that will change fathers. I have been waiting for this day. And that is how I became the very first of the Ironbloods. Oh shit. That was one hell of a drop. I wasn't expecting Rufus to be the one who hired V and the rest of them to... I have to imagine V's pretty pissed that he's been the pawn of Rufus and Osborne not once, but twice. Jeez. I suppose everyone's pawns on Osborne's stage at this point. In any case, there's still more plot to go through. After that, the investigation team went to the 35th floor, and the banquet started. Jeez. They're just throwing bombs at us one after another. Crossbell always does seem to be the place where the most, shit goes down. I'm glad we're finally getting some introspective into some of these mysteries. Oh, how nice. They get a banquet of their own. I suppose it would be rude to ask them to work security and not give them anything to eat. Oh wow. This is delicious. Huh. To think, we get to eat from the same menu as the banquet. It certainly is generous. Wow, this is the best. Being able to be this close to the princess? Oh, she's so cute. And so's that brunette with her. Everyone's really enjoying this. I did tell them they didn't need to give all this to us students. Well, Governor Rufus wanted to do it. And I'm glad you were officially invited too, Randy. Well, it's just the tower. But even still, it's great. Really. Rufus. He's not one to tell idle jokes, so that was probably all true. So he's the one who hired V in the Jaeger Corps 12 years ago, and those circumstances that led him to become the first of the Ironbloods. And their point of contact was my dad, in terms of forming the Ironblood children. So in that case, was my dad really close to Osborne or something? So then that means the one who took me to my dad on Winter's Day. Rean? What's wrong? You look kinda pale. It's nothing. I'm just lost in thought. It is understandable. You've been going pretty hard since this morning, and you've had some pretty intense conversations, too. You need to eat. Going hungry won't do you any good. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I've only been caught up in my own problems. I need to worry about my students, too, and our remaining training. Oh, that reminds me. I had something to ask you, Muse. Do you know the princess or something? Oh? Why do you ask? It's just that she was saying you looked like somebody she knows. So I was just wondering. Well, I did see her once at the festival during the capital. Sorry. I only saw her once in the capital during the festival. I was surprised to hear that you knew of Prince Oliver, though, Tita. There are rumors going around that he blessed your future with the red-headed bracer with his song. Oh, really? Why do you know Prince Oliver? He can perform? I don't think that happened. And how do you know so much anyway, Muse? Eunice still seems a little gloomy. I thought she cheered up a bit after talking to them, but between the railway guns and Governor Rufus, there's a lot to think about. Is that why? Oh, perk up. Don't make that face. Oh, it's Ash. And what do you want now? You've been looking around here weirdly for a while. Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was anything cooler to do in this tower, you know? There's no alcohol, so I was wondering if I should go look for a shop or something with some pretty ladies. Or, you know, something constructive like that. You guys want to join? Wow. You know you got in trouble during the last trip, didn't you? What the hell would I even do if I went with you? Seems like the students were able to relax a bit. I want them to be alert, though. Until we get back to the training ground, we should remember that we are on a mission here. Right. We're on standby until the investigation team leaves. Is the training ground okay? We've left it to those guys for a while now. There's no need to worry there. It is the railway military police that's guarding it, after all. And we haven't seen any signs of the society recently. I hope there's no oversight. But I'm surprised not to see Major Claire or Lecter in the audience. They're outside the tower. That's their duty, after all. Don't worry about them. Focus on your own role. Understood. There's always a restriction on information, no matter where we go. In any case, it appears that there's 30 minutes left until the banquet ends. And after 30 minutes, the banquet finally ended. And the members of the investigation team decided to wait until they headed to their hotels in the city. Your free time is limited to the area on the 34th floor. Be sure to be back as soon as you are called. Dismissed. Well, fine. There isn't much time, but for now, let's check out the floor. Let's, might as well check on some of the characters here. Let's talk to Randy and Toa for a bit. Whew, they're bringing out some high-quality stuff here. I'd really like a beer with this, but technically we're on duty. Oh, that's right. You guys went drinking together the other day, right? That's nice. Maybe next time I'll come too. Of course. I just never thought you were the drinking type. Well, I'm not that strong with alcohol, but I can drink socially once in a while. That sounds like something I'd like to see once. You're normally so serious, so if you suddenly became all lovey-dovey, that'd be pretty cute. I would not. What a bunch of jokes, just... Anyway, let's, see what Tita and Tatiana are talking about here. Huh, so you knew Prince Oliver and Liberal. I can't say much specifically, but yes. Olivier was really good with his orbital gun and arts. I later learned that he dined and dashed and got locked up in a cell. Wow, he even did that. It does sound like an adventure, though. They're talking about their time in Liberal. I can feel their strong bonds. Okay, Altina's just kind of looking out on her phone here. What's wrong, Altina? Oh, instructor. No, it's just usually I check in with the intelligence division. But we must be further apart than we planned for. Further apart? Yes, it's regarding Major Claire and Arundel. I can't contact out into Crossbell City from inside the tower. That sounds like a problem. Are you sure you can tell me that, though? Well, I didn't get any info, so there's nothing to tell you, really. Huh. I'm not sure if this is a possibility, but that thing we saw being constructed at lunchtime at the Tangram Gate, could that be doing something? Wait, that would mean this morning. Hey, Al! Oh, Leonora. Would you like to share your day with us? Oh, wait, you're talking to the instructor here. Oh no, it's nothing important. Have fun, Altina. Understood. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry, instructor. Let's see who else I can badger here. Okay, Kurt's hanging out with Sydney, so let's see what they're doing. Oh, but Prince Oliver and Princess Alfin really have changed. Alfin in particular has grown up to be quite beautiful. I agree with you there. So you've known both of them for a while? Yes, it was an honor to serve them. Although I was never able to build such a close relationship as my brother had with Oliver's. And now it's like Cedric's a completely different person. Kurt, I'm with you when it comes to that. I don't want him to tempt me with some government request. I don't think I'll accept his offer, the more that I think about it. Instructor. But Prince Oliver did ask us to look out for him, so we should do that much. Cedric is a sensible kid. You should know that more than anyone. That is true. I'll continue to serve him, in my own way, then. That's the spirit. Alright. And, just because I'm getting the sense that we might not be out of the woods just yet, I'm gonna make a save here. And let's go pay Yuna a visit. Oh, instructor. How did your meeting with the governor go? I sort of feel like it was all a dream. I know he's my friend's brother, but there's no way I can think of him as a good person. So you have a pretty bad impression of him, then. Not a day went by when we didn't hear his name after Crossbell was annexed. He's definitely amazing, but he's a really scary person. The citizens don't have as bad a reaction to mention of him anymore, though. I see. Well, I feel like I should have kept my thoughts on this to myself. It's not like he's standing over in the corner there or anything. Anyway, I was really surprised about the princess, of course. And to think, you had such a cute little sister, too. Oh man, I was beside myself how cute it was when she called you Big Brother. She can be tough to manage sometimes, though. Well, she's becoming more and more like her mother, that's for sure. When she made her public debut, I needed to make sure she didn't pick up any unwanted suitors. The more I hear this, the more he sounds like a syscon. Well, he's definitely racking up those points at least. Oh, Yuna. Yuna's great. Anyway, actually, what's this? Is this anything? No, it's just a communications device. So those rooms are barred off. Looks like the Light Music Club is, thinking of performing here in Crossbell. Maybe. I'd wish them the best of luck, of course. Anyway, let's head to this exclamation point here. Seriously, did you not listen? The media are forbidden from entering. Oh, come on, I didn't even want to get close to those VIPs. I just wanted to interview the branch school students. Or, how about a special interview with an instructor at the school? Just a few words about today's meeting. Stop that right now. Vivi, what are you doing here? Oh, Rean, nice to see ya. Oh, do you know her? Oh, did you go to Thor's? Yep, I'm Vivi with the Imperial Times. Rean and I graduated from Thor's this spring. Well, whatever. I'll leave her to you, Schwarzer. Don't let her anywhere she shouldn't be, even if she is a friend of yours. Well, he is pretty handsome, but he's also about as thick as a sack of bricks. I agree with you there. I didn't know you were in Crossbell, though. I mean, we did. Oh, if we talked to her earlier, the line is, I agree with you there, but it's probably better that we follow the rules. But I guess the media was covering this event. Well, I pulled a few strings and ended up being in charge of the media coverage. I wanted to see my big sis anyway, and it's been so long. Okay, wow, no. My lines just jumped all over the place. That's true, but I really did want to talk to the VIPs directly. We want to know if there's been any contact from Representative McDowell or anything. Huh. Oh, Vivi, there you are. Oh, this is bad. Oh. And you are? Oh, well, if it isn't the Ashen Chevalier. I heard you were a friend of Vivi's, but... Oh, God, yeah, no, lines are all over the place on this part, I'm sorry. I told you so. Oh my God, yeah, lines are definitely all over the place. This dude hasn't introduced himself, because obviously I've seen him before. So yeah, sorry, I'm Lines with the Crossbell Time. We're working with the Imperial media, so that's why I'm with Vivi. Vivi, we're working here, so please stop wandering off. It's gonna be bad if you go somewhere you shouldn't get into trouble. Well... Oh, fine. I'll give up on the interviews. Alright, see you later, Rean. Keep on sending me those beautiful scenery shots, too. Yep, will do. If only I could be as energetic as her. But she also brought up McDowell's lack of contact. That's really concerning. Yeah, sorry about that last scene there. My lines were kind of all over the place, so... The lines themselves in the story were quite a bit different. Anyway, Ash is chilling out here. No idea what he's up to, but... I'm sure we'll find out when it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's head toward the exclamation point here. So it was true. Long time no see. Someone is talking out past the emergency exit? Should I check it out? Yes, because we're narcs. Crossbell Police, put your hands up! No, that's Lloyd. I never thought you'd have joined the branch school, though. That voice. I never knew. I thought you transferred to a girls' school out of the capital. Well, I was intentionally ambiguous about that in my letters. Although I did leave a few hints here and there. Oh, well that's just like you. You even had the letter you sent look like it was from the school, when it was actually from Leaves. Isn't it just like a spy novel? Part of it was so I wouldn't worry you two, and part of it was because I wanted to surprise you two. You definitely worried us, though. Oh. I'm glad. Your replies were so slow, I was worried that something was happening. And I wasn't able to give you any help. I'm the same, you know. I wanted to be there for you. You two. Just hearing you say that's more than enough for me. I couldn't continue at St. Estrella no matter what, after all. Although, I'm a little sad I couldn't continue to experience the elegant manner of the princess. Or to continue hearing stories of your brother-love, Princess Elise. Oh. Just like always. So you're going by the name Yuze at Thor's. And you have to actually train for combat. You think you can do it? Yes. This is the path I've chosen after all. And no matter what, your big brother is there to protect me after all. Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Brother? Rean! I'm sorry, Princess. Oh, you ended up overhearing our girl talk then. And there were plenty of suggestive lines in there, weren't there? It's not your fault, Rean. Yes, this girl's been a troublemaker forever. I see. So you were a student at the St. Estrella school after all. Yes, until the end of last year. These two were my senpai, and they were always watching over me. And this girl just constantly teased me in return. Well, that's just because it's so cute, senpai. Well, that I can agree with completely. Princess, don't go along with her. But St. Estrella is a school for girls in the nobility. So why would she leave and come to the Thor's branch school? Princess, Lady Elise, it's about time. Oh no. Excuse us, we have to go. We're staying in a guest house in the city after this. Yes, I heard. It'll be getting busy starting tomorrow, so please rest well. You too, Elise. Yes, you too, brother, and Muse. After what happened in the Sutherland province, you can't be too careful. Yeah, I know. Well, thank you. Hey, Mildine! Have a nice evening, you two. I'll be borrowing the instructor now, and I'm not sure if I'll give him back. Sorry, I'll contact you tomorrow. Would you please stop making jokes that cause misunderstandings? And what if it's not a joke? How nice. I might understand Cedric's feeling. But how serious is she? I don't know. She doesn't really show her true thoughts easily. But something seems strange thinking of her position. That's true. She's a good girl, but she's too smart for her own good. I hope she's not planning on doing something crazy. So you did leave St. Estrella after all. Everything you say is so suggestive, so I was getting a little suspicious. Well, Elise talks about nothing but you, instructor. And you heard it from the princess, too. True love can't be stopped. Anyway, it seems like you get along well with my sister. And the princess as well. I should thank you. Oh, it's no trouble at all. They're so good to me, despite having no relation. Leaving them behind was the single thing I missed most about that place. I see. She was from the Earl's family in Orcas. I wonder if there was pressure from her family. From the Imperial government, and my true father, Chancellor Osborne. Hey, wait a minute. Don't make that face. I may have left the girls' school behind, but I've made many new friends here in Class 9, and Yuna too. But more than anything, I was able to meet my soulmate. Okay, you can stop these jokes already. What are you two doing? Ash. Good evening. Ooh, you're a smooth operator, Instructor Schwarzer. Linking arms with a student like that. No, this is... Oh, it's a misunderstanding. This is just a platonic relationship. Although, I plan to devote everything to him. Okay, this has gone on far enough. Should I just shove her off? Huh? What was that move? Instructor? What are you doing? Oh, Muse and Ash too? Did something happen? Oh, just the usual. Do you guys need me? Yes, it's about time. We need to see off the guests from the Empire. Right. You two have to go to your own classes, then. Instructor Rean? What happened? There's no doubt. That was... I felt it over and over again during that civil war 1 year ago. What is this malice? What was that? A bomb? This is... Something's happened on the roof. What's going on? I got it. This is the feed from the roof. What is that? That's the airship we saw at lunchtime. But who are those people? Enforcer number 1. The almighty conflagration. Then that means... Enforcer of the Society. Toa, Randy, please confirm the safety of all the students. Major Michael, contact the RMP right away. Leave it to me. The elevator's offline. Use the stairs. Understood. Huh? Instructor. Class 7, 8, 9, fall in. Confirm your equipment. We're heading to the VIP suite on the 36th floor. Stop making decisions yourself. This is the Thor's Branch School. Military operations. Come in. Hey, wait you guys! Then I'll be going after them too. Myself as well. I'll be back shortly. And what exactly are you planning? I want to see it with my own eyes this time. Muse? Why? Oh, what the hell is up with these guys? Leave it to Schwarzer. We need to prioritize the safety of the guests. I felt that black flame from before. It's as if you can just arbitrarily release the thing holding him back. Rean. Sharon. I will accompany you. The chairman gave me permission. That's a big help. It looks like there were 2 of them. Who's the other one besides the almighty conflagration? Yes, he's an enforcer as well. A particularly troublesome one. Rean, let's take him out in one go. Yes. A battle? Did our classmates get pulled in? Society archaisms. Seriously, at a time like this? Reinforcements coming in. You guys. Muse too? I'm sick of letting you guys have all the fun. I'll be helping out this time as well. We can talk later. We need to take them out. Alright, be careful. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Then let's begin combat. Alright. Let's see what our team can do. We're finally getting Muse and Ash in the party. And we know Muse more specializes in arts, but let's try out her try out some of her moves. Oof. Confusion. That's problematic. Oh, we have orders too. Interesting. Oof. Oh dear. That's annoying. That's annoying, but we can manage. Just getting used to how Ash and Muse work in tandem with the rest of my team. Meanwhile... Orcas Tower, rooftop. Shall we go? Yes. Be very careful. Alright. I haven't actually had the opportunity to do this. I mean, I might as well buy new armor for Rean. A few extra defense points could help. Okay. Good excuse as any to save. It's not like there was anything missable in this Orcas Tower area, so... not too concerned. It's not like I'm going for the battle notes either. But we do have something we want to deal with. It's this burning ship over here. I mean, I know this is 2-on-1, but we're dealing with the top enforcers of the society here. Took you guys long enough. So you came together then? That voice. The absolute worst pair. Wow, you guys are pretty good. You move well in the soldat fights, too. Your skill with the orbital rifle is better than I thought, Muse. Oh, there's no need to flatter me. I don't give a damn about your acknowledgement. Anyway, let's follow the instructor. Yeah, he has a huge head start on us. If you two are coming, be very careful. Understood. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, 2 new party members. We're finally getting to try out Ash and Muse for the first time. And they even start out 1 level ahead of us. Well, they don't have S-Crafts for now, so I think for the time being I'm gonna replace Muse with Altina and run with this for the moment. They also don't have all their slots unlocked. And some of them are locked for the moment. So Kurt's got the Break Quartz. She's using Force as her secondary. It's lovely, but I'd rather do this. Oh well, I didn't beat it there. So it's just gonna heal to full. Well, if it's gonna waste its time doing that, then it's gonna waste its time doing that. Well, yeah, Ouroboros definitely wouldn't be messing around. They're sending two of their best. Anyway, we have to head to the rooftop, so... 40th floor is the rooftop. We're gonna have to try having Yuna break them. That's one out of the way. Although Asher's gonna die here. Worthless. God. I said you were worthless, I meant it at. Seriously, I left the thing alive with like 70 health. That's pathetic. Well, hopefully I get some level ups for my quartz here. Anyway, 140% plus break damage at high health. Anyway, we gotta keep going here. Alright, 40th floor, we made it. There's Norman charging station here. Gives us a good opportunity to fill up our slots. So let's try and do that. And get Kurt's last one. Or I could do like a mixture of all of them. Or just work on the specialist ones now. And I think I'd rather work on the specialist ones for now. Oh, Muse has a full line. That's incredible. So yeah, I'll be I'll be needing to make use of her when the time comes. Well, once I get better arts. For the time being, having a good arts user is, not as nice as it sounds. Anyway, Space Lock Quartz. I guess I'm using Golden Sphere. And Time Lock Quartz. I guess let's just give it the Action 1 Quartz, get her closer to the rest of the party in speed, anyway. And we'll save one more time because... Jesus Christ, McBurn and Campanella are gonna kick my ass. If I wasn't so certain about it before, I'm certain about it now. They're just past here. They might be fighting already. Are we prepared to go? Let's go, everyone. Right. Let's make some heads roll. A little while ago. McBurn, the almighty conflagration. Long time no see, Kruger. And the Ashen dude, too. We really meet in the most interesting of places. It would have been much nicer to meet over a cup of tea. I knew it was you. Your power is integrated with your existence itself. I've come to understand it a little better. Oh, really? Well, you've become sort of strange yourself. You were able to use that Orca power pretty well up until a year and a half ago. It would be better to observe the situation first before calling your Divine Knight. He is looking for a sign of weakness to strike. Yeah, I completely understand. I did fight him once before in the palace. Don't talk like someone like they're a combat freak in front of them. I'm more perceptive than Walter, or that Shirley girl. But I think both of you have plenty of that, I believe. It's nice to meet ya, Ashen What's-His-Face. I'm Enforcer number 0, Campanella, the Fool. He's the boy we saw in the marshlands. So not only are you summoning cryptids, you also showed up here. Were you planning on assaulting the investigation team? We only thought to say hello while following the plan. If we wanted to, we could burn this entire tower to the ground. Well, he could at least. Don't make me do everything. The plan. They mentioned something similar in Hamel. Oh, Kruger, don't make such a scary face. It's been 4 years, hasn't it? And you go by Sharon now. I do not care which you use. It has been 4 years since your plan was foiled by Sarah, right? Huh? That's right, as part of the gospel plan in Liberal. We did plan to deal a devastating blow to the guild and the Empire, and lure out the Master Swordsman Cassius. And you were able to stop the youngest A-rank bracer, the Purple Lightning. as she was returning from Northumbria, visiting her family. And as a result, the rebuilding of the guild and the return of the swordsman was delayed. Excellent. And with that, the first part of the professor's gospel plan was complete. Huh. I had heard about that from Luve. So that's what happened. Yes, that is what I was, after all. If not for the Reinford family, I would still be following in those evil ways. But Lady Arena and many other people are in this tower. If you intend to go any further, I shall oppose you as the severing chains. Sharon. You've completely changed, haven't you? You're completely different from when you were in the Assassin's Guild. Well, that was what, 12 years ago, right? I was a young lady who could not even smile, let alone serve anyone. Perhaps now is a good time to pay back some of what the General gave me back then. I don't know what your intentions are, but I have many people I need to protect here. I'll have you leave this place, almighty conflagration, and Campanella the fool. Very well then. I don't think this is my debut yet, though. There they are! We caught up. Stay back! These guys are true monsters! Society enforcers. A kid, too? I don't know about him, but the other one is the absolute worst. They both have a pretty sinister look about them. Yes, they are certainly no ordinary foes. Ash and Muse are here too. Oh, there's the Black Rabbit. Well then, perhaps I'll be your opponent. Teleportation? I won't let you. Hey, you in any position to keep your eyes off me? Let's leave it to them. Their combat ability is high enough. But for this guy, if you let your guard down, all that awaits you is death. Class 7 members, Muse, Ash, we will be taking them down in 2 groups. Give the appropriate orders, and do your best to survive. Right. Understood. Got it. Leave it to me. You don't even have to say it. Oh, this might be fun. Hope you guys are ready. Alright. You guys prepared to get our asses kicked? Because Campanella is going to destroy our whole frickin' base here. Oh dear, that is a lot of damage. Oh, I do get Rean's Brave Orders as well. Come on. Is that all you got? I don't know if I got enough firepower here. Oh well, we'll see what we can do. Well, I guess I'm hoping I get lucky. Well, let's see what he's got. Oh, sure. That works, I guess. Wow, okay. I guess I just automatically lose when that happens. Yeah, I got levels for it, so I guess it worked. God damn, I didn't think I could win that fight, but pulled it out. Okay, now can I win this fight? And see, I have to get his health down to 70%, which sounds easier, but it's probably way harder. Especially because it's 2-on-1. Alright, take him down, Sharon. And now we can hit him with a termination slash. Here we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, there was no avoiding this. Oh wow, he really does go Aura. It's great. Well, I managed to hit both objectives here. From what I understand, these are actually unwinnable fights, so you're supposed to get your ass whooped like this. And then you get event killed. I think this is a nice change of pace from the fact that they would have you win the fights in Cold Steel 2, and then it's like, oh man, these guys are too tough, they kicked our butts. Which just wasn't fun. Oh. He's evil, and so strong. If I could just find an opening. Did you all have fun? Ah! Sharon! I never thought that girl would grow so much. I didn't think you'd make me get serious, but... it's not really interesting if you don't get me serious. Come on, brat. Let's howl at the moon together. I can't let him get serious, but at this rate... I won't let you. Ah! There! Whoa. Shh. Machias, Elisa. My lady. Oh. The flames almost all went out. Magic flames, I believe. Oh, you got a sharp one here. Oh, it's Emma's. Did it just talk? Huh. A relative of the Abyss. Oh, come on. It was burning so beautifully, too. Rean, are you okay? Machias, Elisa, Emma, you saved us. Sharon, are you okay? I apologize, my lady. I was defeated. If you plan to continue this further, I will be your opponent. As the younger sister and understudy of the witch Clotilde, and as a former member of Class 7 of Thors, Emma Milstein. Oh, magic on par with the Abyss. The Hexen clan of the Empire, they certainly are strong. Heh. Well, they showed up during the Civil War, too. Interesting. How about we go for round 2, then? That's far enough, members of the Society. Oh. Your Majesty. And you guys as well. Randy. They came. Did we make it? Rean, everyone, are you okay? Sorry. We were late cleaning up those stupid dolls. Campanella the Fool. Long time no see. Son of the War God. I've been getting pretty close to your little sister. Oh, the brother of that war ogre girl. I am not her brother! Machias, Elisa, Emma, good work. The fool who I know so well, and you must be the almighty conflagration. Huh, so you're the debaucherous prince. You have some strange mana coming off you for being some prince. The ancient Arnor blood. And here comes the famous Jade Rook as well. It's been a while since I've been called that. This tower is currently under my authority. Can I ask you to please Know your place, Ouroboros members. Jesus Christ, the smug coming off this guy. Oh man, I'm really getting excited now. But I think we're out of time. I'll admit, I wanted to have one go at you guys. But the main party's not here yet. Today's just the interlude. Well, thanks for your company tonight. Wait right there. Please leave a souvenir before you go. In the form of information, that is. Huh? And what would you like to ask? It should be obvious. Who is the main party? And why are you not with the Witch of the Abyss, if you're here? Oh. That's true. If Clotilde is not here, then... she was not one to appear in this situation. I do indeed sense my sister's presence in this land. But the fact that I don't see her here means... perhaps she split paths with the Society. You got it! Well, she had a bit of a difference in principles with her comrades. And since she lost 6-1, she was removed from the group. So the Azure Abyss ran away. We don't know where she is hiding now. We were asked to track her down, but it's kind of a pain, so I won't really bother. It's as I thought. And what's she doing then? Emma. That's not it, right? You said the main party, and that means there's more than one person involved. The Zephyr Corps showed up in Sutherland, and we didn't know who they were working for. But according to the RMP and the Intelligence Division, all Jaeger Corps activity is completely blocked from Crossbell. So then, who is it? And by causing trouble with the cryptids, what sort of plan are you trying to enact? I see. That's the debaucherous prince for you. I'll give you half marks for that at least. At least you're on the right track. Huh? A shadow? No. Aion type beta. They are throwing out all the stops at us today. Altina, Emma, Celine. Roger. Right. Got it. This is... the thing that showed up after the Independence Declaration and destroyed the Republic's army. Divine Knight Aion Beta 2. The state-of-the-art new model. Well, it won't really operate as best without the power of the treasure. But how would you like to have a bit more fun? And by treasure he means the Septarian, which the Zero Child was powering. I don't want to interfere with your training or investigations much more, though. So, that'll be enough for today. Don't screw with me! Ugh. Yuna. I just sat there and listened and I just heard all of that nonsense. You came to Crossbell, to our Crossbell, doing whatever the hell you wanted. because of the society, the Empire pushed in, and that huge thing showed up. I will never forgive you! Yuna. I hate using never forgive you. It's like, there has to be something better to get that sentiment across, like, I'm going to destroy you and everything you stand for, you bastards. Let's go with that. Yuna. Yubo. Well, you certainly have a lot of vigor. So, you're a citizen of Crossbell. And how exactly do you plan to enact your revenge? Do you plan to face us yourself, without your friends? If that's what you want, then bring it on! And I'm not the only Crossbell citizen who feels this way. Because we have the special support section on our side. Lloyd, Arios, Yin, who are currently in hiding. Sergeant Noel, Dudley, Chief Sergei, even Zeit. Ellie, Tio, Randy. The Special Support Section will never stand for what a group like you is doing. Sorry. The Special Support Section will never stand for a group like you doing whatever the hell it wants. Yuna. Yuna. The Special Support Section certainly is a formidable enemy. Or they would be, if the governor over there wasn't restraining their actions. Huh? Wait, so those inspections of the people getting on the boats from Michelin? They weren't to prevent people from getting in. They were to prevent people from getting out. Did you confine all the sympathizers of the Special Support Section into Michelin? Oh. I didn't confine them, but... rather, I set up all of Michelin as a birdcage to entrap Bannings, the Zero Child, the Divine Blade of Wind, and Yin. Lieutenant Noel, Chief Sergei, and the other former members of the Special Support Section who are now military members are on a standby mission there. Is that not so, Major Michael? Right. Representative McDowell and his granddaughter are not missing. What the hell? But why would you... It's obvious, isn't it? It's so the case can't be solved, which it would be if they were just running around. So that the Special Support Section and the other heroes of the past can't interfere with the mighty Imperial reign. But if they just killed them outright, the morale of the citizens would plummet. So instead of killing them, or letting them live free, the governor figured he'd just let them fade into obscurity. Even though he could kill them at any time he wanted. Huh? Well, I think it's in bad taste myself. And I did want to face the Divine Blade of Wind in battle once, too. Yuna! You're right. Brother, everyone! Brother, are you unharmed? Everyone. So they managed to clear out the remaining archaisms. Well, now we really will be taking our leave. What? What is that? Later, Kruger. That Ashen boy. Debaucherous prince, too. We'll greet you one more time on the dawn of the execution of our plan. Thanks for keeping us company tonight. Jesus Christ. Rufus is even more of a dick than I had anticipated. Is this all a dream? Well then, it appears that the immediate threat is gone for now. All thanks to the heroes of the Empire, of course, wouldn't you say? You. Why? Yuna. Hey. Why do you need to steal our pride? You took away our independence. You're starting a war with the Republic. You even brought those railway guns. Our light. Our one hope. Give it back! Our Crossbell! Our freedom! The city where anyone could dream! Give it back to us! And Rufus just walks off screen like a frickin' turd. God. And I thought Cedric was going to be the biggest blonde asshole in this chapter. Nope, it was Rufus. Anyway, I missed some AP somewhere, but that's fine. I missed 1 AP for the cooking quest, and then 2 somewhere else. Anyway, for this, we got the Brave Emblem. So, that's some good news, I guess. And we received some gifts from Vivi and Rosine here for doing some photography and stuff for them. So, that's a pretty good point to stop for the day, I would think. We definitely covered a lot today. And that was one hell of a dramatic finish. I don't know if I even have words to describe what happened here. So Rufus has the entire special support section confined in Michelin. Well, not the entire special support section, but, you know, the ones they could get their hands on. Completely destroy Crossbell's pride. The tactics of, you know, nationalists, conquerors of years past. That is really messed up. God damn. I mean, Ouroboros, all they really did here was, like, set a distraction and say, hey guys, we're here. Oh yeah, by the way, here's what Rufus has been doing while you've been out. Oh, wow. So yeah. That was certainly something else. In any case, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming tonight. Thanks for watching the stream, if you were watching the stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The more signals we get around, the better, right? So, thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, because that was something else.